Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn, and today we are checking out Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Now, there's one very special reason why we're doing this. One is that I have only barely played Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, and it was years ago, okay? But this Saturday, July 1st, I am beginning a journey on Final Fantasy XIV. My goal is to get through the main story quest, and I am taking 5 days and trying to play about 8 hours each day. So we got 40 hours to hopefully get through as much of the main story quest as possible, with our target being to complete at least the original 2.0 or whatever that equals content of A Realm Reborn. I don't think we'll get through all the patch content. My goal isn't to do so. My goal is to get to level 60, I believe, and to see the main story quest of the original A Realm Reborn. And with that said, that's why we are here to check out the original marketing trailers for A Realm Reborn. But I have a little bit extra here too. We are going to check out the trailer for Final Fantasy XIV Online, which was back in the 1.0 days before the game got reset. Because, quick minor history lesson, Final Fantasy XIV Online was a major flop for Square Enix. It almost bankrupted the company when Yoshi P, currently the lead for Final Fantasy XIV, took over for Creative Business Unit 3 and scrapped the whole project and started it over. And they even had a special cinematic just for that. And I have that here as well. But I want to see the original trailers before it became A Realm Reborn. That was really hard to find, because trying to find Final Fantasy XIV content that is old, that isn't from A Realm Reborn or newer from the last 10 years, was really difficult. I found two, okay? I have the Final Fantasy XIV E3 trailer from 2010, which I'm pretty confident is probably one of the initial reveals, and then I have the 1.0 trailer. So this should be the trailer for the game's initial launch, essentially. So let's go back in time. Let's get started. That 2010 resolution. All whopping, oh, this one's in 720p at least. It's a very noisy 720p. Bo, 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 chicka, bo. So when this came out, I was already playing World of Warcraft. I'm really curious how Final Fantasy fans, after Final Fantasy XIII, received another MMO. Because Final Fantasy XI already existed and was already ongoing and was receiving active support. When Final Fantasy XI, so Final Fantasy XI and Final Fantasy XIV existed alongside one another for a really long time. I think you can even actually still play Final Fantasy XI. Did that Lalafell just leap onto that running chocobo? I'm impressed. Oh, it's so blurry. Ifrit, you're really ugly. So good, we had to show the logo twice. Coming 2010. Eorzea awaits. Whew. Well, given that the game was largely a failure, I wonder. That can probably tell me a little bit of how the game was received. Okay, so this is the 1.0 trailer. Oh man, this is at full 1080p. What are you guys playing? Guys playing Magic the Gathering?
Very well.
How long must we wait? I grow weary of the company.
The feeling, my dear, is mutual.
Aha! What do we have here? No job is too daunting as long as the coin is good.
Bah, you'd sell your own mother if the coin was good.
My father, too. Now quiet down and help me decide.
I've no particular preference.
And why does that not
So
surprise
this
me?
guy, right? He's in all of the trailers. He's supposed to be us, right? He's just the
Choose as
warrior
you
of
will,
light.
Midlander.
This beast's
Our
in a
fate
frenzy the likes I've never seen.
Look out! He's right on top of us!
This dude is also aged across the trailers because he's the same dude that I saw in like the Shadowbringers trailer or something like that. It's crazy looking at this trailer from like 2010, right? And being like, you know, this looks really good, but this is like a full cinematic trailer from like Square Enix back in the day. And this is just what Final Fantasy 16 looks like playing it. Final Fantasy 16 actually probably looks even better than this cinematic trailer. I've put like 25 hours into 16. It's freaking great, and it's absolutely beautiful. Good job, guy. Good job. Man, sprinting in like shin-high water would suck ass. You're trying to do like nimble movements in shin-high water suck. It is not that easy to run in water that is that deep. And you might not think it's that deep until you try to sprint in it. Final Fantasy XI, Final Fantasy XIV, 1.0. This is the trailer for the original game. Oh, that sucks. Now you're gonna meet a really awful end. Oh. Okay. Those are some weird airships. Is it even an airship? Did you have a good nap? Oh no. I think something's wrong. Yeah, something's definitely wrong. You're finally awake. Looks nothing even like Skyrim. Is that airship alive? Well, those are alive. Well, not anymore. They are very quickly dying. Oh. guys, above you. I realize you know, but... Is that supposed to be Leviathan? Bahamut? Didn't look dragony enough to be Bahamut, but it did kind of look Leviathan-y. Oh no, that could be Bahamut-y. Yeah, who knows? Feels kind of like it could be Bahamut. Feels like Bahamut. Look, you know, kind of got powers like Bahamut. Bahamut is not entertained by your airship bullshit. Oh, this is how I die. You got a parachute? It's getting weirder. Yes, Rolly, you said this is chaotic. Now it's getting weird. Don't take that job.
Look who's returned from his reverie.
Don't take that job. Throw that job away.
So nice of you to join us again.
Yeah, don't take that one.
Well, don't keep us in suspense.
This one.
What? No!
Let's start with this one.
Ah, he speaks.
Can we go now?
If I looked at that and had that vision,
Let's give the
fuck
bards
no.
something to sing.
Dude is just excited to march off to his death, I guess. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Okay. So I don't know if that was the launch trailer. It's just, it was only listed as the 1.0 trailer. I tried really hard to find some of the trailers for Final Fantasy XIV Online. No. But, so that game existed for like a year and a half or so and was not well received. Damn near completely bankrupted Square Enix. They were ready to go under. They needed a miracle and they found it in Yoshi P. And Yoshi P looked at Final Fantasy XIV Online and went, fucking throw that away. Scrap it. And so they did. They threw it away in like a risky ass move and said, we're going to do this over again. We're going to do it right. And they released Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn. And they even made a cinematic of Final Fantasy XIV Online ending and A Realm Reborn beginning. And that is what this is. So... Oh, that looks bad. This is a great time for a war, guys. Oh, you're dead. Magitech. Good job. It's our boy. He's got a big old axe now. Jesus. What's in the ball? Is that a sword? Yeah, it is actually. Must have been the Lalafell on the quest we said not to go to. Yeah, probably. Oh. Do you think he's here to help? Maybe not. He's here to help himself. What's up, Bahamut? How are you doing? Oh man, you are that's a whole lot of destruction. Oh well, that city's gone. Hey! Welcome in, Raiders. We're witnessing the end of Final Fantasy XIV. This is when Final Fantasy XIV Online shut down to be started over from scratch as Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn. And this is the cinematic that they played, showcasing the world being destroyed. Hope you enjoyed some more Nancy Drew Minimal. You remember this, Lexon? Were you playing back then? I've barely played Final Fantasy XIV. We're gonna start our journey this coming Saturday. They're trying to reseal Bahamut. It did not work. Hello, Tammy Cutie. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, little one. Hi, Stutter. It's good to see you. Mother of Badass. Hope. In and of. Miss Jenya. I hope you're all well. You were big into Final Fantasy XI, so my guild was got to go to Final Fantasy XIV. But Final Fantasy XIV was just so bad, we all went back to 11. Right. It almost bankrupted the company, but A Realm Reborn saved it. Camera, yo, hey, focus here. Focus up, bud. Focus. This footage is so epic. Final Fantasy always has epic cinematics. And then this is showcasing the new world. Might be the lighting off my hat. Oh yeah, it could be. It's all shiny. Odin? Hello? What are you doing just wandering through the woods, bro? Never got into Final Fantasy? There's never a better time to start. Let me know what kind of games you're interested in. I can tell you which one you should try first. I have played almost all of them. He just wanders around in the game too. You're just like, all right, well, I'm gonna go on this quest. Oh, hi, Odin. Bye. And there's our guys that were saved from the old world and brought to the new one. Like, how the hell did we get here? Welcome in, Effector Orange. Effector Orange. I'm so good at reading. Effector of Change. It's all about the chocobos. Bo, 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 chocobo. Neat. All right, we have one more here, which is the actual launch trailer for A Realm Reborn. Because that was all pretty cinematics, right? But the idea now is that there's probably going to be some gameplay, I think, in this one. We'll find out. Did you hear that there's a free trial of Final Fantasy XIV now? It includes the entirety of Realm Reborn as well as the award-winning expansion Heavensward. You can play up to level 60 for free with no restrictions on playtime. Isn't there also supposed to be the world like critically acclaimed MMORPG in there somewhere? Did you hear about the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? Tammy, there's a copy pasta about the free trial that exists for Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn, because you can play a massive amount of Final Fantasy XIV without needing to pay them any money. You can play a ton of it.
My name is Kan-E Senna, and it is my solemn charge to watch.
Kan-E Senna? I don't think that that's your name. Isn't your name like Millennia or something like that? Minfilia?
We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Ulta.
Brave souls are few and far between in these times.
This is... It's crazy because I've seen some of the game today, right? This is all footage from over 10 years ago. The game looks similar, but definitely significantly has had updates in the last 10 years.
Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Heidelin herself who speaks.
You lose your house if you don't log in every 45 days, Lexan? With the price that houses are, that's bullshit.
Riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp.
You can drop it here, Effector of Change.
And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper.
Hey, we saw you do that with the other cinematics. It didn't work out very well for you. I don't recommend it. Oh, you're okay. Housing is like a hot issue in the game. They keep promising a solution, but none is in sight. It's because there's like actual limited amounts of housing because like you have to have a plot of land on a land server. Magitech's cool, but it always works for the bad guys. There's Minfilia. I don't know who that other person was.
Had the sensation of being pulled away from reality.
I'm gonna learn why so many people don't like her.
Remembrance will yield no remedy.
Is your name like Alphanod? No, a lot of people like you.
Why do you not tremble at my might? Why do you not beg for mercy? Why do you not die?
Sid, my boy, you look well. For one who was forsaken.
You sounded so disappointed.
I wonder what else you will forsake before the
That is one Sid-ass looking Sid.
What
That looks safe.
It is only right that I should take your realm. But none among you has the power to stop me.
The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds.
Safe. It's a fighters guild, not a fighters union. I was more concerned about the dude that was standing on the side of the airship looking tower pillar thing, okay? He was just hanging out on like a little cliff's edge, and it definitely did not look like a good idea, okay? I don't even know if I can easily find it. Yeah, it's right here. This dude is just standing here, and this thing is flying through the sky. There's not a guardrail, nothing. One strong gust, and this dude is just dead forever. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, so that's a Realm Reborn. That is only the trailers for 1.0 and 2.0. I know that they do big trailers for all of their major patches, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 3.1, 3.2, and so on. I didn't grab those because I don't know if I need to watch them yet. I do intend to watch them and put up a video onto the channel for when we do get to that content, but I just don't know enough about how this content works to know if I should have watched them now or if I can watch them later. But we will be again on this Saturday, July 1st, beginning our journey in Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Our target is to get through the main story quest in 5 days. I don't know if we can, but we're gonna do our bestesses, okay? We're gonna try. I know that there is a lot of content in this game, and I'm gonna do my best to not get distracted because I know a lot of people have talked about how good the story is in Final Fantasy XIV, but given that it is an MMO, there's so many things that want your time and attention to these games, so I'm going to be trying to focus on primarily the main story quests, and people have also told me to do like the blue checkmark quests, I think is what they're called, because they are feature unlocks. But we'll see how far we are able to get, and we will continue to do this intermittently when I'm able to find the days in the months here and there, because I want to do them in these big chunks. So that is what we are looking at currently. I will hope to see you on Saturday. But let me know what your thoughts are. As like Lexon was in here back during the day, got to see when Final Fantasy XI back before it became a Realm Reborn. If that's you, I'd love to hear from you what your experience has been if you stuck through it, because I know there's a lot of people that like watched the end of Final Fantasy XI, like they were logged in ready for the world to be destroyed, which is kind of cool and crazy at the same time, right? Or if you're somebody that got into it in the time since, and then also if you just, or if it's kind of your first time seeing Final Fantasy XIV, because you could be, maybe you're today's one of lucky 10,000. Let me know. Anyway, put your thoughts down in the comments below. If you can't tell, I like to talk, and I'd love to talk some more. If you want to talk with me, and two great places to do so are Discord and Twitter. Hit me up and let's have a conversation. Much like the conversation we've been having with chat, because this video was recorded live on Twitch, where we stream 4 days a week outside of special occasions such as this Final Fantasy XIV stream. And I'd love to hear from you. Yeah, go ahead. Those are the places to do so. If you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. If you want to catch future videos, please subscribe to the channel. If you watch one of the other videos on the channel, or if I see you in the live stream, thank you and enjoy.